Alright, this is a video walk around of the car I've got posted for sale. For some of you who saw the other one that looked just like this I was selling a month ago or whatever, some of that same content applies if you watch that video, but essentially I've been building and racing the Eclipse non-turbo 420A 5-speed powered cars for about 20 years now. And on the side I'll build them and sell them to stay funding the sport, so I can build more cars, race more cars, and just keep the cycle going. So this car started out life when I picked it up as a shell, a stripped out shell with no wheels, no brakes, no front bumper, no headlights, no window trims, no mirrors, no hatch, no spoiler. I mean, it was the definition of a shell. It had nothing, no engine, no transmission, missing driver's seat, steering wheel, like just pretty much everything taken. And it sat around for a couple years until recently I've started putting my collection back together for sale. So as you can see, I've installed all the pieces that were missing to turn it back into a car. So you've got a brand new factory new bumper. I painted that to bring the look together. Obviously I wanted to get it as good as possible before sale. I repainted some other parts on here too, like the side skirts and door caps, and then added the 1999 wheels. The car itself is a 1998, and the look, however, is kind of like the 1999 Oz edition. So we'll walk around and kind of talk about it. So it is a 5-speed. The video does a pretty good job at reflecting like what the true condition's like. So as you can see here, there's about an 8-9 inch, like I don't want to call it a scrape because the paint's not missing, but there's a dent there you can obviously see. So that's an area of opportunity to repair. And then down here on the side skirt, there's a little scrape. This was an RS or GS, so it had the low-rise spoiler. So these little plastic things are still here, and that would have to be repaired and body worked, covered up, whatever. For right now, my plan is to just polish the little marks off here, and then just plug each of the holes and paint the little plug silver so that it blends in. Now the rear bumper has a couple little things going on down here, some little scuffs. The car hasn't been washed, so that needs to happen. The hatch itself is off of the actual 99 Oz edition with the high-rise spoiler. It was originally black. As you can see, I painted it silver to match the car. The exhaust you see sticking out under there is aftermarket, and it's brand new because, like I said, this car didn't come with anything. So it's got a brand new aftermarket header that's chrome. It's got brand new catback exhaust all the way back, so I'll show pictures of that. It's all brand new. Everything works on the car. All the lights have been gone through. All the popular things, if you've messed with Eclipses before that are wrong, like the antenna not working and things like that, or certain lights being out on the interior or exterior, reverse lights, what have you, all of them are fixed. Everything works 100%. Got a little baby dent kind of thing going on right here, almost not noticeable until you get up onto it. New door handles, painted silver to match. It's got all the power options. For those who are also familiar with Eclipses, this has new trim installed here, because what was on it was beat up, and one of them I think was taken off. At this point in the filming, this windshield still has a crack in it, so that has to be replaced. And there's a little bit of a to-do list on aesthetics on the inside of the car, like fixing the headliner, gluing down the airbag cover, etc. Just like little looks type details to cover, and depending on if I get those done or not will determine whether or not the price goes up or down. Again, I just wanted to get the video together here so that people could go ahead and start considering whether or not this is the kind of car for them. again, great headlights, brand new front bumper, um, windshield washers work and all of that stuff. The fog lights work. And there'll be another video for the interior and under the hood. I just got finished driving it down the highway to road test everything. It's got brand new brake pads front and rear, and pretty much when I got the car together, if there was any single solitary detail that was broken, missing, or what have you, it's been addressed. So when you get the vehicle, although it's used, and has a used car price tag, you can be assured that someone with 20 years experience on this platform alone has reassembled the car so that you can confidently drive away with it. And then as you're working on it as your project, if you're going to make it faster or do any of that stuff, you have a fantastic starting point. Yeah, that's a lot about the exterior. Like I said, I build them specifically to sell them. This is not a car that has been sitting around or driven. It was literally, as I mentioned, a shell stripped, and I've gone through my parts stock to fully assemble it back into the car that you see here, ready to drive away. So take a look at the next video, and we'll do the interior and pop the hood and show you some of what was going on there. Thanks.